this dance, baby. Come and sip it out the styrofoam.
Nightclub Tycoon. It's not that bad. If you like simple build games, I feel like this one has potential. That is, unless you still don't know how to stop fights from breaking out. Man, did that have me frustrated. I'll show you guys how to handle it, but first, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, please. It's just one small click for you, yet means the world to me. Thanks, guys. Alright, so yeah, if you don't know how to keep them from fighting, next thing you know, the cops have shut down your club and you're now $20,000 in the hole. And taking loans from the bank doesn't exactly help the situation. So here's a few little tips to help you out. How to break up fights. When these guys get a few drinks in them and it's about to go down, unfortunately, there's not much of a warning. I think you might see a red escalation mark, but honestly, you just need to be paying attention. They start with pushing each other back and forth. It's at this point you need to intervene. The trick is to stand in between them. There is a blue circle you must stand in until the blue bar above your head goes across. If you find these crazy people already in a white cloud of smoke, sadly, it is too late. These pigs are just waiting for a reason to ruin your day, so pay attention to the cup-o-meter on the bottom left. Not sure, but it seems to be 3 strikes and you're out. However, I did find a way to kinda cheat this though. I also cheated to get my star rating up. Hey, don't judge me, okay? Nah, you guys aren't judging me. You guys are waiting for me to tell you how to cheat, aren't you? I guess I can let you in on my little secret. In a minute though. First, let's talk money. In Nightclub Tycoon, there are 4 ways to get money. It all starts at the door. If these guys want to party, they gotta pay to play. And this fee increases each time you upgrade the entrance to your club. Unfortunately, this is another hands-on kind of task, meaning unless you're out there checking IDs and getting that money, your cash flow is at a standstill, which is no bueno. The good news is you can automate this using Robux. I bought this for research, of course. And yeah, that made life at the club much easier. Just saying. Your next source of income comes from selling drinks. This is a big one. In fact, this will be where the majority of your money comes from later in the game. An important thing to know about the bar is, and I don't know if this is a bug or what, but after you start upgrading your bar, you'll want to avoid removing it. Instead, opt for just moving it around. Yeah, because I already found out the hard way, if you remove the bar, you're gonna lose all the upgrades and it's back to square one. Fun stuff. So yeah, move it, just don't remove it. Get it? Got it. Good. Moving on. Upgrade your bar. I think it goes without saying you need to upgrade the bar. This is how you unlock more drinks. Personally, I felt it necessary to prioritize keeping the drinks stocked, which sounds easy enough, but the reality is this is kinda expensive. And if you've been making poor financial decisions up until this point, your ass is gonna be broke and stay broke. Which brings me to my next point, the bank. If your experience has been anything like mine, then by the time you found the bank, you are already stressed out and frustrated. You just got done dealing with the police for the 2nd time, and you're very close to rage quitting this stupid game because you still can't figure out how to break up fights. Thus causing you to run over here and just kind of start clicking on things without actually really reading them. Because if you had read it, you'd probably be at least $50,000 to $60,000 richer right now. Anyways, that is all behind us now. And what did we learn from this today, class? Yes, that's right. Today we learned that the system is designed by the rich for the rich. In other words, pay off your loan, leave the bank, and watch your money stack. Finally, the 4th way to get money is the free spins. This is probably the only thing that kept me playing after all that. I'm not sure why, but I had like, no joke, 200 free spins, maybe more. I honestly can't remember. All I know is I hit the $50,000 jackpot like 4 or 5 times. This was cool because having all this extra money allowed me to do the only thing I really wanted to do anyways: build a nightclub. The first thing I did was delete like everything. This turned out to be a good thing because if you don't have any dance floors, then you don't have to worry about people getting into fights. Just keep in mind you won't be making any money either. But I didn't care. After all, I was rich. Initially, my focus was on the outside of the club. It needed to be eye-catching. You know, I wanted it to draw people in. But I soon ran into some unfortunate limitations. I guess the devs didn't think we'd want to also decorate the outside? I don't know, but for example, the sign for the club has to be on that front line. I wanted to move my front wall inward because you can't place any decorations outside the building. Anyways, you'll see what I mean when you start playing. Okay, I realize I've been talking a lot, so I'm just going to quickly run through a few things, and then I'll tell you my little secret. Things you can upgrade. You can upgrade the entrance to the club, the sign outside, the bars, the DJ booth, and the security guys. Now, these security guys supposedly help with fights and drink spills, but I've yet to see a difference. Oh, and you can also hire waitresses to serve people sitting in the booths. What I learned is it's best to keep everything close together. Like, you want the bar right next to the dance floor, also the bathroom too. Otherwise they start complaining. Not to mention you'll end up having fights all over the damn place. That said, it's better to keep the club on the smaller side, at least at first. Oh, and another good reason for this is because every time you buy, say like a piece of floor, the price goes up. This is so annoying. It took me seriously like forever to finish the roof on my second floor. And the crazy thing is, by the time I built the second floor, bro, I was making bank. So yeah, the prices keep going up. Alright, so the truth is, almost the whole time I was playing, I didn't know how to stop people from fighting. So what I did was I just left the game and rejoined. I discovered this reset the kappa meter and got rid of all the trash. And if you kinda try to time it just right, you can get a perfect score on the review and end up with a 5-star club. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright guys, that's all I got for you. Oh wait, the bathroom door! Click the little arrows next to the walls for more options. Okay, cool, now we're done. Thanks for watching guys, have fun and I'll see you in the next one.
I don't give a damn what the haters say. I don't give a damn what the haters say.